Thank you very much. And in fact, I hope you can hear me. In fact, I will try to be very brief because we want to finish on time. And I know that many colleagues have also contacted me that they soon have to start other meetings. So let me just first have a vote of thanks to the great contributions from the colleagues, and of course, starting from my colleague Joanna and her team, but also all the colleagues that have participated in the debate and they provided excellent experience from their work at IFAD or in conjunction with IFAD. Rather than doing a summary of the key points, which will take quite some time, I would just like to perhaps remind ourselves of the main recommendations from this evaluation, which has taken a lot of attention from IFAD. In fact, it's also quoted together with other evaluation that we conducted in the past 2 or 3 years in the document on the IFAD 12, the replenishment. And I would like to remind that the 3 key recommendations of this one: first, to have a corporate level strategy or corporate level approach to infrastructure. I think that's important given the size and given also the resource allocation involved and the expertise that needs to be mobilized. The second one is to strengthen the know-how and capacity on infrastructure. And this also has come out in the discussion very nicely. And I think when we talk about know-how and capacity, we're not looking at this in IFAD-centric perspective. In fact, some of you, and there was part of the 2 rounds of discussion, have highlighted that, of course, it's ideal to have it at IFAD, but also there's a need to enhance standards and capacity in the countries, in the recipient countries. After all, they are the ones who are managing the projects and making things happen. So, and many of you have given examples of how in the projects also it was possible to upgrade the standards and also the need in some cases to upgrade capacity at the level of studies, at the level of assessment, but also the level of implementation. And the last one, the attention to proper infrastructure governance. I think this proper aspects was particularly important. Many of you have highlighted issues such as exit strategies, what happens in the post-project phase. Also, the importance of inclusive approaches, but also the intricacy of looking at what happens at the local level, community development, and also the importance of dovetailing with the structures and that already exists, and potentially the risk of creating conflicts and how to avoid conflicts between water user association and other organizations that already pre-exist. And some of you have also highlighted the intricacy of and sometimes the risk of thinking that decoupling the investments on the soft part of the infrastructure versus the one on the hard, if you want, infrastructure and middle-sized infrastructure. So some of you have come very strongly on this, and the importance of not thinking of just confining on the soft part, but articulating well the investments on hard and soft infrastructure, if I may say so, and also dovetailing with middle-sized infrastructure. So these are some of the key points that I wanted to highlight as a conclusion, and I would like to thank again all the participants. I don't know if our director or if you want to have any other final points before we conclude.
No, just thank you very much, Fabrizio, and from me personally, thank you and our gratitude to all of you who have participated. We've learned a lot. We will take it forward, and I'm sure this has been useful, but it's just part of a process of generating learning in IFAD. And over to Johanna. Thank you, Fabrizio.
Thank you very much. So yes, leaving to me to thank again all the panelists for their great contributions. We also cooperated very well during the synthesis, and I was glad that the points have come up very clearly today. So thank you very much, and I do hope that IFAD management will take forward all of our points and recommendations made today. So thanks also the audience. I see that still 75 participants are with us. Thanks very much for all of you. And yeah, and then I would want to see you, but wish you a very good day then. Thank you.
Thank you.